Alright, what's going on everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day, and today I am bringing you a video that I recorded the other day that is probably, to date, my best gameplay on the new Infinite Warfare. I put out a first impressions video, and I'm still not impressed even though I did do pretty good in this game. What I wanted to talk about today was obviously the fact that I did do a pretty good job in domination, kind of, none of these 100 bombs that the Optic players are putting up or, just completely destroying people, but I thought this was a good first gameplay. I'm running Dexterity, Ghost, kind of the overkill with that. I'm trying to think, the perk Greed, I believe is what it's called. Dexterity and Ghost is my first perk, Hardline second perk, and then Dead Silence is my third perk. And I end up kind of nonchalantly coming across a different type of class setup. I usually run overkill with like a submachine gun and a sniper rifle, but and again, this is kind of nonchalant, just kind of happened. You see that I pick up, I'm trying to remember the names of the guns, the FHR, and it had a laser sight on it, and I ended up really destroying people with that. I never really gave that gun a chance. I was focused on some of the other, I'm trying to remember the second to last gun, submachine gun that you unlock. I can't remember the name, but I was more focused on that, the RHR or something like that. Regardless, I was more focused on that gun in the submachine gun class than any other gun, and I never really gave the FHR a chance. So I happened to pick it up this game, and I ended up destroying people with it, and I said, well, heck, why don't I just run an overkill class with this? I had the NV4 silenced with the ELO sight, and I picked that up, and that seemed to be a great duo. So I tried that out for a few games, and it wasn't too bad, but I thought that it could be a little bit better. So I ended up running the K-bar as my primary, and the flip-flop that. I ran the FHR as my primary, and the K-bar as my secondary. And with the K-bar, it has somewhat of a ELO sight as its quote-unquote iron sight. So essentially, I'm going to run the K-bar, I'm getting these names and acronyms mixed up, the FHR as my primary with quick draw and grip, and then I will run the K-bar with quick draw and grip as well. I wanted to have some type of red dot sight, but since the ELO sight is kind of incorporated into that, I figured that, hey, this is actually not a bad setup, and I run it pretty much regularly in domination. I've tried to mess around with a submachine gun sniper combo, but not too good with the snipers, to be honest with you. I haven't really given them a shot either. I haven't really played a legitimate game with them, but it just seems that I do better when I run a sub-AR kind of overkill class. So again, stumbled upon that inadvertently in this gameplay, and on top of that, I ended up going, 34-7, I think. And today, actually, right before I recorded this, I got some better gameplays that I'll be putting up as well. But I think for my first impression, I'm not too impressed, and it seems like we got somewhat of a partial game with the barracks and leaderboards and whatnot being released, or not yet released. It still seems like they're working out the kinks, and I don't know if that is a screw up on their side with releasing the beta too late and then getting feedback from it and trying to make all these drastic changes before it's actually released. Obviously, you can't, once you announce the release date, you can't adjust that or change that unless something crazy happens. But anyway, I'm getting sick and tired of bitching about the game. I'm gonna play it regardless. I just wish some minor things would be fixed. I think the first and foremost is the shoot first, get killed first mentality, or the way that this game plays, where it seems like I pull up and I put 4 bullets into somebody first, but then I end up dying. It just doesn't make sense to me. But regardless, I'm going to play the game, and hopefully there'll be changes made soon, and it'll run a little bit better. Right now, Black Ops 3 takes the bait like 150% over this game so far. So I've had a lot more fun with Black Ops 3. I look forward to having fun with it in Infinite Warfare. I can't speak, but we'll see. I'm going to stay optimistic and try not to rage every game, but hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, do all that cool shit, and I'll see you guys in the next video.